US host rip Sussexes to shred. $100 million Netflix gone in smoke by has-done move released spare wrong time. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry took a massive hit from a US host for taking advantage of what America has allowed them to achieve. Despite his criticism of the couple's deals with Netflix and Spotify, NewsNation's news anchor Leyland Vittert admitted the Sussexes' relocation to America is evidence the US is the only country where the couple can unleash their full potential as celebrities. NewsNation's host Vittert first attacked Prince Harry for securing a £36.8 million 4-book deal with Penguin Random House that will come out on January the 10th, the publisher announced. He said, "Sorry America, I am the bearer of bad news. Think about it. The people who know Harry the best, the Brits, hate him. They literally ran him out. Where else would a book company be dumb enough to pay Harry $20 million for a memoir? There is no way book sales will earn that advance back. But only in America does Harry get $20 million for a book titled Spare. He's literally writing a book about not being needed, and only in America do we give him $20 million. Leyland Vittert then slammed the Sussexes, who signed a $91 million deal with Netflix to produce a docuseries whose date release remains unclear. How do we know he won't earn it back? Where else would Netflix offer $100 million to two people with absolutely zero experience in filmmaking and still not require the royal couple to work off the contract? In fact, Netflix figured out Harry and Meghan are so awful and useless, they would rather take the tax deduction. In another attack directed at Meghan for her career as a briefcase girl model on the Deal or No Deal game show, he asked, "Where else could the princess complain about her times as a briefcase model on Deal or No Deal? Only in America can models become victims for being treated like, well, models. It comes when the Duke of Sussex's new memoir, billed as a book of raw, unflinching honesty, will be released in the new year. Spare, a reference to the phrase the heir and the spare, have been due to hit bookshelves this autumn but will now be released globally on January the 10th. There has been speculation that the date was pushed back as a mark of respect following the death of the Queen last month. The memoir, published by Penguin Random House, promises to take readers immediately back to one of the most searing images of the 20th century, two young boys walking behind their mother's coffin as the world watched in sorrow and horror. Now reports from the Daily Mail claim that Harry may make a shocking return to Britain as he looks to promote the bombshell memoir and explain his intent for writing it. Royal experts have warned that this book could be make or break for the Sussexes' relationship with the firm. Royal author Tom Bower said, "This book is really make or break. I imagine that King Charles has been warned that any retaliation won't be pretty. All that King Charles can really do is to withhold the titles for his grandchildren Archie and Lilibet. Ultimately, I suppose he could take away Harry and Meghan's titles as well, but that's pretty drastic." Prince Harry's memoir Spare has been bashed by television presenter Steph McGovern. The book is touted to be unflinchingly honest by publisher Penguin Random House as a recount of his life as a royal and after. Penguin Random House confirmed he will tell his side of the story regarding his mother Lady Diana's death in 1997. Hopefully it includes as well the story about how he nearly drowned when he was wallowing in his own self-pity, Steph quipped.